Hey everyone, Jenny here. I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of what you actually get when I do one of my custom itineraries for you. So let's go ahead and get in here. Let me navigate back to the screen I want to be on. This first one is just a starting one, so we won't worry about that. Just kind of has the overview. So first of all, I always start with one of my 30-minute Alaska consults. So you can always book those. We can just do our 30 minutes and you can walk away from that. We can get really far in 30 minutes. So if you decide after that that you want to have me plan your whole trip for you, I can absolutely do that. And it's really fun and it will save you a ton of time. So if you decide that's what you want, I just want to walk through what you'll get with that. So this is a Google Sheet. I can download and send it to you as an Excel spreadsheet as well. I like to use it in Google Sheets because you can then share it with other people. We can work on it together. And then when it's done, if you want to, you can make a copy of it that I'm not even on. You can share that with friends and family. It works really, really well. But I can give it to you as an Excel spreadsheet instead. So once you decide, if you decide, yes, Jenny, I want you to do this, then within a week, so you'll pay me, and the pricing is all based on the number of days, and that's on the page, the website. So I won't worry about talking about that again. But however many days it is, however much you're paying, you do that. And then within a week, I will get this first tab back to you as a draft. And so this is going to include the basics of your itinerary. And I like to have you check that first just to make sure it looks good before we get into all the other details. So it's going to have where you are. It's going to have where you're staying. It's going to have activities during the day, notes, and the budget. So once you give me your feedback on that, and I'm happy to talk to you on the phone or on Zoom again, if you'd like to, totally optional. Some people do that, some people don't. And then once you say, yep, this looks good, then I'll finish it up for you. And at that point, you can start booking things if you want to, but I am also going to make this whole booking checklist for you. So I do not book for you. Travel advisors do that. I used to do that. The reason I do it this way now is it gives me more freedom to recommend the small local businesses to you that I want to. And the travel agency that I worked with didn't provide that kind of flexibility. And so that's why I went back to this system that I did even before I was a travel advisor. So I'll put the things to book in order. Now, this is going to really depend. If you're planning your trip 18 months ahead of time, there will be more things in different columns. If you're planning your trip 2 months ahead of time, everything will probably be in the first column, right? So it's going to depend on timing, your trip, the details, but this will include everything that you need to book and when to book it. All right, the next thing is the packing list. You should already have my basic packing list since you're on my email list. If you're not, please shoot me an email and let me know that you'd like it. I'll send it to you as soon as I can. So on this one, I'm going to customize it based on what you're doing on your itinerary. So then I'll work on that. The next tab is restaurants. So again, this will be customized not only to where you're going, but what you tell me about what kind of places you want to eat. So for example, if you're like, I want to know where to get seafood in every location, great. If you're like, I don't want to eat any seafood in Alaska, will I starve? You will not. And I will give you ideas where you can get things that are not seafood or anything else, dietary restrictions, anything like that. I'll also include places to buy groceries and, food trucks, things like that, not just restaurants. And I'll change these locations to the places that you're actually going on your itinerary. And finally, this additional resources page is just a place I can add anything else you might need to know for your itinerary. So, for example, if you're doing a road trip, I would include here the Alaska road conditions link. If you're not doing a road trip, you don't need that, and I wouldn't include that. I might include something like the Alaska Tour Saver if that's something that you can save money on with your itinerary. So, or anything else that we talk about that comes up, this is where I would put that. And of course, you can reach out to me anytime if you want to talk about it further. But this is the way it works and what I end up giving you. And feel free to email me any questions you have. All right, that's it for now.